Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we're in the state of California. We're in the city of Los Angeles. We're going to be doing a driving tour of the North Long Beach neighborhood, right above Long Beach. Now, Long Beach is a city in California, but I believe North Long Beach is classified as a neighborhood in Los Angeles County. It's 66 degrees right now. We're on Long Beach Boulevard and Market Street. We got clear skies. Check out the poles that are holding up the lights. They look nice. We got Donut House on my right hand side, Furniture Warehouse on my left hand side, Coin Laundromat on my right hand side. I'm gonna make this left hand turn on Market Street. We got Smile Food Voucher Shopping on my right. We got Kingdom Hall on our left-hand side. We're approaching Derry Ave. Let's make this left-hand turn. We got a female on my right-hand side with a bag and a mask. Let's make this left-hand turn on Derry Ave. Barbacoa Borrego. There's a little food cart on my right. That's what it said. We got a dairy market on our right-hand side. On the 5400 block of Derry Ave, there's a dairy market. They sell tacos, burritos, tortas, supers, and more. We're approaching 55th Street. We're on 55th Street. 55 in Derry, 55th in Derry Ave. You got a small check, brake, and lamp oil automotive center on our left. Danny's Test and Repair. We're going to continue traveling forward. We're passing 55th Street. Just past 55th. Looks like we have apartments on our right-hand side. Then we may have homes on our left-hand side. It varies from block to block. We're at Derry and Ellis Street. We're going to continue traveling forward. There's a garage sale taking place on my right-hand side at the intersection of Ellis and Derry. We got a school zone ahead, sign painted on the ground. We're approaching a stop sign on the bottom on the ground. It says stop. We're at 56 and Derry Ave. Crosswalks are outlined in white. It's a walker-friendly neighborhood. You have sidewalks on both sides, sidewalks on my left, sidewalks on my right. I see the sidewalks are lined with grass. We got a gentleman on my right talking to somebody right here. Or he was attempting to talk to somebody. Right now we're at Norton and Derry. Norton and Derry. We got beer and wine on my right hand side. A little beer and wine spot. ATM and all that stuff. We got palm trees, occasional palm tree scattered on my left. We're passing the Lighthouse Christian Ministries on our left. On 57th and Derry. I'm going to make this right-hand turn on 57th. I'm going to pull over because I have a car behind me and they are in a rush to go somewhere. We're in a residential neighborhood. We have homes on our left, homes on our right. One story. I see a two-story on my left. The two stories appear to be, are they apartments? No, they appear to be homes. We got driveways, front lawns. I see carports. There's a little food cart on my right. Everybody was buying food. We're approaching Locust. We're going to make this left-hand turn on the 5600 block of Locust Ave. Let's make this left-hand turn. We got Taqueria Los Primos number 3 on our left, taco shop. We're approaching East South Street. At the intersection, if you look down at this corner, you'll see donut marks from tires, people doing burnouts here. From afar, I see a bright pink car on my left hand side. We got a boat on my right. You see this pink car on my left with white rims? It's to Scion TC. We're passing Elm Street, or Elm Ave, I should say. We should have probably went down Elm Ave. I think that would have been interesting. We got rolling tires and wheels on my left-hand side, which is a tire shop with a merge left. We got a coin and laundromat on my left. We got South Liquor Junior Market on my right-hand side. Let's make this right-hand turn on Linden Ave. Turning right on Linden Ave here in North Long Beach. We're approaching 57th Street, 57th and Linden. We got Creative Beginnings Preschool on my left-hand side, now enrolling. We're approaching Norton Street, Linden and Norton. Got a yard sale sign on my right-hand side. We're approaching 56th Street. We're now passing 56th Street. Homes on my left, homes on my right, all colors, green, gray, blue, yellow, brown, burgundy. We're at Ellis and Linden. We're going to continue traveling forward. We're at 55th Street. I'm going to make this left-hand turn on the 500 block of East 55th Street. We're now on 55th Street. This is a shared street. As you can see, that guy in the white van had to pull over. We're approaching Atlantic Ave. Now we're in the Lindbergh area of North Long Beach. There's several areas nearby, like Carmelitos, Adams, Jordan, Grant, Cherry Manor, Ramona Park, and so on. Let's continue traveling forward. Let me cross this avenue. Gotta be careful. Make sure there's no cars coming. We got Rivera's Tacos on my right. Tortas and Burritos. Got a tire and auto repair shop on my left-hand side. We're approaching Lime Ave. We're on 55th and Lime Ave. We're gonna ride 55th out for about 5 blocks. You follow me? We're at 55th and Olive Ave. We got palm trees on my left, palm trees on my right. Colorful house on my right. A lot of plants on the property. A lot of variation of wildlife. Different colorful plants on my left. Magenta, pinks. I see some red flowers on my left. Yellows. Look like they're growing something. It almost looks like lemons. Do lemons grow over here in Cali? We're at 55th and Myrtle. The streets look relatively clean. The little grassy patches on the sidewalk on my right, they had nice plants planted in them. We got a gentleman on my left. It looks like he's doing some work in his yard. We're at 55th in California, 55 in California. Continue to travel forward. Now let's make this left because I see a classic right here and it's worth documenting. It's a really nice classic over here on my right hand side. Look at that. You see it? See it on my right hand side? That thing is sweet. See the baby blue one? They got Kragers and they got that Impala. Wow, that thing was awesome. I'm not even a fan of baby blue. I don't really like baby blue, but that was nice. Got a bumpy road. They had a little children play set on my left in front of the property. We're traveling about 10 miles an hour. Way below the speed limit. Many stucco houses on my left, many stucco houses on my right. Got the occasional one right here on my left with brick and vinyl siding accent with stucco. So they used all three to finish the siding. We got a white fence on my right hand side. We're at 56 in California Ave. Let's take this up about 5 or 6 blocks. Check out the variation of trees here. Look at that palm tree on my right. It looks like a giant pom-pom. You see it? It looks like a cartoon character. Now, not far from here, you actually have Long Beach. So if you want to visit the actual beach, you're about 23 minutes away from the actual beach. We got Sohan Liquor and Market on my left-hand side, and Bougie Crab Cajun style on my right-hand side. New Orleans style crab. This is a seafood spot over here in South. We're at California and South. I'm gonna cross over South. I'm gonna be really cautious, make sure there's no cars coming. See cars coming on my right. There's nothing on my left. This is a really smooth street. I'll make note of that. South Street feels smooth. It looked like it was recently paved. 2-hour parking, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It looked like we had a truck on our right that was doing some gardening work. The truck was full of tree trimmings. Creative Playhouse van on our right. Damn, look at this classic right here that's lifted. Wow! Y'all see that? Whoa, that is ridiculous. We're at 59th in California. Yo, y'all saw how high that John was? It had a lift kit. That was like a 50s style car. Like a mid-50s, late 50s style car on 59th in California. Here in Long Beach, North Long Beach to be specific. That thing had a lift kit and it had like some 32-inch knobby mudding tires. Probably even bigger, probably like 38, 40-inch knobby tires. Then it was lifted. It probably was lifted 13, 14, 15 inches. My gosh, that's the first time I've ever seen that. They look like some Twisted Metal. Remember the game? You remember Twisted Metal for a PlayStation? That was my shot. We had somebody walking 2 dogs on my right. We got an Amazon Prime vehicle right here on my left. The Ram making a delivery. Ram 3500 ProMaster. We're at 60th in California, the 60s. 60th in California. We're going to continue traveling forward. We had some gentlemen on our left. Looked like they were shining up a scooter. We got an old Toyota. This is a Supra on my left-hand side. Yep, the old school Supra. We got a vehicle on my right that looks hella dirty. Looks super dirty. It has sludge on it. We got this old Mercedes on my right for all you Mercedes enthusiasts. Not a Mercedes fan, but I can appreciate a clean one like that. That thing was clean. Older Corvette on my right for the Corvette lovers. We're at 61st in California. Burnout marks at this intersection too. Crazy, right? Let's go straight. We'll go straight about another 2 blocks, and then we'll make a right. No, probably a block. We'll make a right at this corner and then come right back down. We're approaching Jordan, so I guess there's an area over here in North Long Beach called Jordan. That's what the map has it classified as. It's right by Houghton Park, Houghton, Houghton Park, Houghton Skate Park. There's a skate park around the corner too, near Jordan High School. You got DeForest Park around the corner too, a few blocks away. Alright, so let's make this right hand turn here. I see some Hondas over there. I see Acura Integra, EG hatchback, and EG coupe. Look at burnout marks right here on this corner. I'm so tempted to make a left. There's a park over there. I think I want to document that park. Houghton Park. I'm going to make a left just so we can see these Hondas too. Make this left, drive around the park, come back and go right, and then just continue our original route. We're on Harding Street. Look, we got the coupe on my right, and then we got the hatchback EG, and we got the Acura. I think the EG was probably the best looking one, the hatchback. We got this park on my right hand side. I'm gonna make a right because I don't really want to drive towards the sun. You see the light that the sun is casting, but look at this nice view with the tall palm trees. You see how the palm trees are kind of like on a lean back. They leaning back. Sale pending on my right hand side. There's a property that's for sale. Let me give you the address. All right, we're at 6250 Myrtle Ave, Long Beach, California. I don't know if it comes up as Los Angeles, California or Long Beach, but you can look up both. We're in North Long Beach, but yeah. We're on 63rd and Myrtle. Let's go right. This is away from the sun. We got a nice Volkswagen Beetle on my left-hand side. There's some grease monkeys, people working on cars, wrench turners. I myself am a fellow grease monkey. I like working on vehicular devices. We're at California, 63rd in California, 6-3. Let's drive forward the block. North Long Beach is a predominantly working class area of Long Beach, California. The neighborhood is bounded to the west, north, and east by Long Beach city limits, and to the south by Amo Boulevard and Bixby Knolls neighborhood. Let's make this right here on Lewis, 63rd and Lewis. Then you're going to drive down the opposite way. Again, it's a two-way street, but it looks like a one-way because it's so thin, but it's a two-way street. Now, this is about the width of our streets in Philly. This is exactly about the width of our streets. We don't share them, though. Could you imagine, like, this in Philly, people, like, in some areas of Philly, like, if you go to Frankfurt area, in the Frankfurt neighborhood in Northeast, there's some streets like this where it's the same width, but you got to share them. But throughout most areas of Philly, you don't share these streets. It's a pretty slim street. Then you got to, like, park up, and hopefully there's parking. Look at burnout marks in the center of the intersection. I've damn near seen that in almost every neighborhood around LA and all of that. Burnout marks everywhere. I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing over here? Have a Fast and the Furious midnight club meets. North Long Beach or Northtown. That's one of the nicknames. Northtown. North Long Beach is mostly residential. It is home to the Uptown Business Improvement District, which represents commercial and multifarious property owners on Atlantic Avenue between Artesia Boulevard and Market Street, and a portion of Artesia Boulevard adjacent to Jordan High School, as well as retail activity along most of major streets in the area, including Artesia Boulevard, Long Beach Boulevard, and Cherry Avenue. We're at 61st and Lewis. We're going to continue traveling forward. EF Civic on my left-hand side, yeah. A sedan, 1988 through 1991 sedan. It needs a paint job, but hey, it's still out here running. We got two pedestrians on my left, looks like mother and son walking their dog. I'm gonna pull over in case this car wants to go by. I see them from afar. Are they gonna come? Are they gonna go? What? No? All right, let's keep on going forward. All right, we're at 60th and Lewis. Let's continue traveling forward. All right, so let's talk about some famous, notable people from Long Beach, from the Long Beach area. Obviously, we got Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's from Long Beach. You got Nicolas Cage. Surprisingly, you got Nicolas Cage, you know, the actor. You got Billie Jean King. You got Tiffany Thiessen, Zach De La Rocha, Jenny Rivera, Michelle Phillips, Ava DuVernay, Manny Montana, Bradley Noel, Vince Staples, Eva LaRue, Warren G, Chloe Kim. Let me turn on the air because it looks like it's getting hot in here. The dash and the windows are getting foggy. We're at 59th and Lewis. Nate Dogg, wow. The late Nate Dogg, late great Nate Dogg. What's interesting is rest in peace to Nate Dogg. But Nate Dogg passed away when we arrived in California. That's incredible. Because that was the same thing that happened with Young Dolph. Our first time ever to Memphis, the next day, he gets gunned down. Well, not my first time here to Cali, but my wife's first time here to Cali, we were in San Diego, and he passes away. That's incredible, right? Nate Dogg, Warren G, Snoop Dogg, they're all part of the Long Beach music scene. They're like OGs in the game. Lana Clarkson, Milton William Cooper. Wow, Milton William Cooper. Justin Turner, Sally Kellerman, Brian Banks, Isidora Goreshter. We're at South Street, Lewis and South Street. I'm going to take this down. We're going to cross south. We got a coin laundromat on my right. We got a little liquor store on my left-hand side, beer and wine. I'm going to try to cross South Street again. South Street, even though it's smooth, it's tricky because the cars block their field of view, so you can't really see the block. All right, cool. We got this. We're in South and Lewis. We got Northtown Bar on our left-hand side. Cervezas, meaning beer. You got a Cadillac on my left-hand side. You got a couple people sizing up the tires. Look like they're going to do some type of work on it. I see a lot of side garages, rear sheds too. So you don't see the whole property. In the back they have a yard, they have a side yard too. Sometimes the side yard goes to the garage, the driveway. We got a house for sale over here on my left-hand side. We're on 56 and Lewis. The address is 5600 Lewis Avenue, Long Beach, California. We're on 56 and Lewis. I'm going to pull over, allow this Chrysler 300 to pass us with the aftermarket grill. We got a nice classic truck on my right-hand side in the driveway. A beautiful gem. You see it's like a cream color one. You see it back there on the right? Beautiful gem. Spectacular vehicle. Chevy. Nice. That John was dope. Fire. Flames. We're traveling about 14 miles an hour. We're approaching 55th Street. We're at 55th and Lewis. We're going to continue to travel forward. You got Daz Dillinger, who's from the area. Brian Scalabrine, who's a basketball player. Check out this Pontiac on my left-hand side. Wow. Classic. She waved. That's the hood scoop and all. I'm not a big fan of the double stripe, but it fits that muscle car so well. Look at my left-hand side. I got the radial tires and all. Camaro. Wow. That was a Camaro. Beautiful. We're approaching Market. I'm going to make this left-hand turn on Market. You got Ricky Harris, Mark Sanchez, Chris Anderson, the basketball player, John Ross, Meg Tilly, Scout Taylor Compton, Susan Egan. And all of these people are from all walks of life, from entertainment, from music, from acting, from sports. Anthony Zerb, Kathy Garver, Kayla Uhl, Jason Bell, Richard Cromwell. Richard Cromwell looks like he's from like the 17. He's from the 1600s. Yo, birthday, October 4th, 1626. Famous as a statesman. Wow, maybe he owned pieces of land. Matthew Slater, Sandy West, Richard Cromwell, Maitland Ward, Christian Wood, Cammie Cotler, Devin Terrell, Michael A. Moonser. So I guess the farther you go down the line, maybe the less notable they get, the less common. You got Charles A. Lindbergh Middle School on my right hand side. Look at that Prelude on my right. It's lower with slipstream rims. The most notable ones I heard was Nicolas Cage and then the rappers. Got Cherry Blossom Hair Studio on my left. Let's make this left on Lemon. This is Lemon Ave. Market and Lemon. Yeah, I would say Snoop Dogg, Nicolas Cage, Warren G, and so on. Nate Dogg, stuff like that. Another Acura on my right. Got a lower Lexus on my left. We got what looks to be like a truck right here. Is this an ice cream truck? People on my left getting food. Is it an ice cream truck? Cravings on Wheels. It looks like they sell a little bit of everything. Like parfaits and yogurts and all types of stuff. We're back on 55th Street, 55th Street. We're on the 1000 block of East 55th Street here in Long Beach. North Long Beach to be specific. 55th and Lemon. So movies shot in Long Beach. Very interesting because the first one on the list, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I used to watch that when I was growing up. I watched it several times, the rerun over and over and over again. You know how many times I watched that movie? It used to always be on TV, free TV. I used to watch that a lot. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, that's crazy. American Pie. Wow, American Pie was shot here. That's crazy because I got the series. I have the DVD collection. We're at 56 and Lemon Ave. The movies, I think American Pie 1, 2, 3. I think I might have up to like 4. I think they came up to like 6, 7. I don't know. They just kept coming out with them. I stopped following it, but I do have the first few of them. Batman Forever. Wow, that was shot here in Long Beach. That's dope. La La Land. Donnie Darko. The Aviator. Gone in 60 Seconds. That makes sense. And Nicolas Cage is from here. So that's crazy. So he got to shoot a movie, a big Hollywood box office movie in his hometown that he was probably born and raised in, and he got to shoot a movie here stealing cars. That's dope. That's decent. Heat, Blue Thunder, Batman and Robin, Titanic, oh snap, Rocket, Gibraltar, Inception, Lodge 49, The Bodyguard, Point Break, Drive. Wow, Titanic, that's incredible, yo. Look at those garages on my left. We're at South Street. Once again, Lemon Ave and South Street. I'm going to cross over South Street. South Street's been kind of a pain in the butt to cross over. We got a car over here on my left-hand side. I'm going to let them pass, and then we're going to go. We got several cars on my right-hand side. We got an apartment building on my left, apartment building on my right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, another one came on my left. They just keep coming. They don't stop. All right, right here, next one. Go, 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 right here. Go, go, go. Oh, snap. Phew. Damn, that Fiat on my right was beat up. Really mangled. Oh, smart car. Got a smart car on my right-hand side. As you can see, still in a residential neighborhood. You can still see homes. I don't know if some of the two-story ones are always going to be apartments, because it seems like that. A lot of the two-story ones, I see they have multiple doorbells. We're at 59th and Lemon. Gentleman's making a U-turn. Go ahead, buddy. You want to make a U-turn? You doing a U-turn? You turning up here? I'm confused. All right, let's keep on going straight. This two-story building on my left, we passed one with yellow Vinyl siding, that looked like a home. It was huge. We had some people on my left-hand side look like they were doing some home improvement work to their house. It's some materials outside. I think I saw PVC pipe. Oh, we got another smart car right here on my left-hand side. Why in the world did they put 2 stripes on it? Anyway, still a smart car. Smart cars unite. We're at the 60s again, rolling 60s. 60th and Lemon. This block doesn't have that many fenced-in properties. We got somebody with a leaf blower on my left, maintaining the property. Plenty of open parking space here. We're approaching 61st Street, 61st and Lemon. Long Beach is a coastal city and port in Southern California. Moored in its Queensway Bay, RMS Queen Mary is a retired ocean liner and museum ship. The waterfront aquarium of the Pacific features touch tanks and a shark lagoon. Modern and contemporary works are on display at the Museum of Latin American Art. Rancho Los Cerritos is a 19th century adobe home and museum set in expansive gardens. We're on Lemon and Harding Street. I'm going to go past this block. Let's just keep going straight. The population of Long Beach as of the 2019 census was 466,776 people. So a little under 500,000 people. We're approaching 63rd Street. I don't think we had a stop sign there. We had a Toyota Supra on my right in the driveway, one of the new ones that just came out. It has the drag strip numbers too. You know when you go to a drag strip, you go to a quarter mile? Well, if you don't know, now you know. When you go to a quarter mile, like if you go to Atco, New Jersey to the racetrack, they put some numbers. I believe I wouldn't say your team number, but your race number. I forgot the correct term. I don't know if it was like a contestant number or participation number. But anyway, so I don't know if he took that Toyota Supra, the late model one, to the track just to test it out in the quarter mile to see what it was running. RSX. We're at 64th and Lemon. I'm going to go straight another block or two and then make a right. The sun's setting on the west, so I'm trying not to head left. So if you're wondering why I'm not making many lefts, that's because the sun's setting. And driving towards the sun doesn't look too good on camera. All you see is a lens flare. Oh, snap. You seen that? Oh, I just saw myself in the mirror. We drove by somebody's, what's that called, like a china cabinet? No, not a china cabinet. Bureau? No, there's another word for it. A chest? Anyway, their bureau. There's another term for it because I used to have one of them things when I was growing up. Anyway, I had the mirror. It was right there on my left-hand side. Outside. Looked like it was a good shape. We're at 65th and Lemon. Dresser. A dresser. Yeah, there you go. No, I don't think that was a dresser. Dressers, the tall, skinny ones. Isn't that like a check? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. We're at 65th and Lemon. We got a little Prelude over here on my left. The front end looks a little loosey-goosey. I don't know what's up with that. S10 on my left with white wall tires. I'm digging the white walls. And those wheels, actually. Another Prelude on my right-hand side. Wow, it's like the third Prelude I've seen in a matter of an hour. Got a nice little 4-cylinder truck on my left-hand side. Cute little truck. You got Big Worm Bikes in front of us. You got Iglesias Monte Los Olivos on our right hand side. You got Big Old Barbershop on our left. Reptiles and Feed. Whoa, buddy. Right in front of us on our left hand side. And Power Praise Ministries. I'm going to make this right hand turn. I'm going to be careful because we got the sun and we got vehicles coming. Let's make this right hand turn. B&B Carpets on my left hand side. Long Beach Fire Department on my left hand side. Let's cross. Make a right here on Cerritos. Artesia and Cerritos. Southwood Pest Control. We're at 65th Street. And Cerritos. Now to paint the premise, it's a weekend. It's a Saturday. And it is the evening hours. The sun's about to go down. I would estimate 6:18. 6:18 evening hours. 64 degrees. Spring-like weather. And you don't see many people outside. I don't know if people probably still at work. Maybe it's the weekend. People out at the beach, hanging out, partying. But you don't see many people outside. On 64th Street, Cerritos and 64th. The streets on this block are smooth. Mini Cooper on my right, Fiat on my left. You got a Volkswagen right here on my left. Volkswagen, you see it? Punch buggy, no punch back. Punch whoever next to you. Your mother, your brother, your father, your sister, your niece, your nephew, your hamster, your gerbil, your cricket, your teacher. Go into class and just punch your teacher in the throat. It's like, no, don't punch your teacher in the throat. You're going to have your parents mad at me. At least I don't think there's no kids watching this. Might not be. Maybe 1.5 students. We're at 63rd and Cerritos. Look at that house on my right across the street. It's one of the bigger ones in the neighborhood at the corner of 63rd and Cerritos. Cerritos spelled C-E-R-I. I'm going to spell it again. C-E-R-R-I-T-O-S. It has several additions connected to the house. It looks like a 2-story. It has a rear, a balcony, a nice side yard, front yard, closed porch. It's done in stucco, flat roof, slanted roof, angle roof. It has like all these additions connected to it. It looks pretty cool. 6291 Cerritos. That was the address. Little Toyota MR2 on my right. Calamus tags. We're approaching Harding. I like that GMC pickup on my right. Nice little classic right here on my right. Chevrolet Nova. We're on Harding and Cerritos. Burnout marks on every corner, man. You gotta be kidding me. Let me make this left here. I'm gonna go left just because I'm feeling like these blocks in front of us are gonna continue to be uniform. So I'm gonna go over here and see what it looks like. I'm gonna continue to explore around the neighborhood. We got Cherry Auto on my right hand side. We're at Orange Ave. Harding and Orange. We can keep going straight. So in front of us is, I believe, the Grant area and the Cherry Manor after that area. You got J&G Market on my right. They sell beer, wine, groceries. We got another beer and wine market on my sharp left-hand side. That's not on camera. You guys can't see it. 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. We're traveling about 18 miles an hour. Passing Brayton. We're going to take this down about 3 or 4 blocks and then make a right. just to see what's the difference, to contrast it. Passing Gundry Ave. Gundry. Passing Falcon Ave. I think I'm gonna make a right here on Walnut. Make this right. I just randomly chose Walnut. On the 6100 block of Walnut. Just came off of Harding and Walnut. You know what's crazy, right? Is that I've been to a good amount of areas here in LA. You got a rest in peace Lola tag on my left. I've been to a good amount of areas. I would say 24 or so areas in LA. Different neighborhoods, right? In the LA and surrounding cities. We're at 61st and Walnut. And LA got a strong rep for gang activity, gang activeness, gang life, violence, crime, and so on. As I travel through these communities that at one time or another were crime-ridden, I look around and I'm like, wow, this is a beautiful neighborhood. It's a nice neighborhood. Like, why were you guys shooting each other, killing each other? Like, you grew up in a nice environment. I mean, the environment appears nice. I don't know if it was always this clean, or if they say, tune in the 80s, Long Beach used to have trash tune, used to be mad graffiti, abandoned houses. I don't see no bandos. I don't really see much. Like, I don't see people hanging out, congregating. All right, I got a little group over here. Let me bang this left-hand turn. We're on 60th. Let's bang this left. Let's see if this is gang-related, or is this just like a party? This could be like a quinceañera or something. On my right-hand side, there's a group of people congregating. Happy birthday. It's a birthday party. There's a whole bunch of people out there. It's a birthday party. Yep. It's like 60 people, all from the same family. On John and 60th and John. So let me make this right. So yeah, I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's the time of day, the day of the week. I don't know, because I be out. I be trying to go different times of the days. I be trying to go different days of the week. I was here last year. I'm here this year. And I be trying to, I figure like the weekends would be popping. I figure like the evening hours would be popping. Nighttime, I'll try to come through some of these neighborhoods at nighttime. You can't see nothing. You barely see anybody out. We're approaching Hungerford. What a name. Hunger and Ford put together. Hungerford. We're at John Ave and Hungerford. We got two young men on my right-hand side. Two youngsters, I would say probably like 16, 17 in age. Yeah, because you can watch hours and hours of documentaries. We're at 59th and John Ave. You can watch hours and hours of documentaries. And obviously, documentaries highlight, what they want to highlight. They edit it in a way where it's persuasive to the viewer. Make you believe one thing or another. But for many years, you heard about the riots in California and all types of stuff. Like Cali was one of the central, zones for where a lot of movements, a lot of rights movements and stuff took place. And in 2022, as of when this was shot, I barely see young folk out. We're at South Street, John Ave and South Street. Yard sale sign on my left. We're gonna make this left on South Street. We can't go straight because there's a building blocking us. Whoa, car coming. Alright, I'm gonna make this left hand turn. We got the Bret Hart Elementary School on my right hand side. I wonder if that has anything to do with the Bret Hart, or if that's just called Bret Hart for another reason. We're at South and Gaviota. I wonder if that's anything to do with the actual Bret Hart dude. We got a low rider on my right hand side, a stinking Lincoln on some Dayton. You see it? It's green. It looks beautiful. Look at it, white wall tires. Let's ride. That joint was hot. It had their team emblem in the back of the window. One of those cutout banners, the stencil banners. That joint was nice. That was popping. Today I've been getting a good amount of viewing at lowriders. I done saw like a dozen lowriders. It's not bad. It's not a bad day for me. Checked it off on my bucket list. See 12 lowriders in one day. Check. We're at 59th and Gaviota. Yeah, that was pretty cool seeing these lowriders. We're approaching Hungerford Street, the 1700 block of East Hungerford, Gaviota and Hungerford. Gaviota, what a name, Gaviota. Another Volkswagen Beetle on my right hand side. Punch buggy, no punch back. That's the turbo model too. If it's stick shift, that's cool. We're approaching 60th Street, 60. 60th and Gaviota. Lowered Acura Integra on my right, sedan, roof rack, and some aftermarket twisty rims. Nissan on my right hand side. It looks like it was wrapped, or if not, I got a super foggy paint job. Nice little pickup on my right. That thing clean, really nice. I like that truck. S10, I like it. Was that S10 GMC? Was that Sonoma? No, look at the old S10. That was nice, clean as ever. Old school one. We're at 61st. I'm gonna bust this right on 61st, just because I feel like it. I feel like doing something different. Make this right hand turn on 61st. We got a little. Looks like a Piragua cart on my right. Oh no, they're selling fried goods like cheese curls. It looks like bags of like fried foods. I don't know if it's pig skin maybe. I don't know. Pork skin, pork rinds. We're at 61st and Rose Ave. I don't know how many of you guys like pork rinds. When I was young, I used to eat them because my pop put me onto them. They were chips. I stopped eating them like around, honestly, stopped eating them. He's washing his car on the left. I would say the first time will be like 14, because I would only eat them when my pop would eat them. And then I think I did eat them again when I was like 19, 20. I think I was hungry one time. I saw them in the store. I think I grabbed them. But it wasn't something like I was like, oh, I need pork rinds. Do I eat them nowadays? No. Been over 12, 13 years since I ate pork rinds. We're at 60th and Rose. But I do recall pork rinds. I think that's what she was selling. Either that or some funnel cake looking thing. U-Haul truck on my left. I see some shutters over here on my left for looks. They're not functional. For design purposes. We're approaching Hungerford, Rose, and Hungerford. You know, because you think about like Snoop Dogg's era. Snoop Dogg, when Snoop was a youngster, when he was getting into the music scene, he had a lot of early incarcerations related to the distribution of cocaine. We're at 59th and Rose. I guess back in the day when crack cocaine was prevalent over here in the area, because it doesn't look like it's prominent out here now. You don't see like fiends walking around, none of that. At least I don't know if I'm in the right part of Long Beach. They're like, Toon, you should have went down this block, Toon. You would have saw all the fiends outside, bruh. Hey, nah. But yeah, no, definitely. I don't really see. I don't even see like people slinging anything out. Like, you know, you don't see no drug dealers out. You don't see nobody out. I see a bunch of cool cars. Look at this cool truck on my left. Bunch of cool toys, cool Hot Wheels, life-size Hot Wheels, or Matchbox cars, whichever one you favored. Which one did you like better, Matchbox or Hot Wheels? Kind of like them both. Hot Wheels always had the weird-looking ones, like the futuristic ones. You got to find the Hot Wheels that look plain. The JDM import Hot Wheels. A lot of Hot Wheels look They got flames and all. They look like Pimp My Ride cars. Matchbox were the ones that were more realistic. Matchbox had the stock cars. All right, we got a lot of cars coming on this road. I'm just waiting. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Make this left. Alright, we're approaching Gardenia Ave. We could have made a left on Gardenia, but I'm going to keep going straight. We passed the Ministries Church on our left. Seductive Lashes by TN on our left. Eyelashes Extension Expert. Wow, you got a whole business based on eyelash extensions. Oh, EF Civic over here, gray one, a hatchback, 1988 through 1991, parked in the drive-through in the parking lot of Churchy's Chicken. It's gray. That was the same color mine was when I first got it, before I painted it. It wasn't in that good of a condition though. I had to make mine look good. It got rims on it. It's completely stock. Got some brims. Wonder if it's stick shift. It's a DX. Base model. We're on Cherry Ave and South Street. North Beach American Industrial Services. I see them from afar. There's a McDonald's on my left too, right after the Churchies. There's a 7-Eleven across the street. A Nails and Spa across the street. On my left. On the right, you got a U.S. roofing company, commercial and residential roofing. We have all your roofing needs. We're next to the 192 bus stop. You got Pizza Local on our left. A pizzeria. Jackson Hewitt on our left. Fred Loyal Insurance now hiring. If anybody needs a job, Fred's Insurance is hiring at the intersection of South Street and Cherry Ave in Long Beach, California. Tell them Toon sent you. It's not like he's going to give you the job, but it sounds pretty cool when you say, yo, Toon 215 sent me to you. He said you were hiring. You're going to go, who? What is a Toon 215? Alright, so this is still part of North Long Beach, but we're heading towards the far eastern end. I'm going to make a right coming up here. Southfield Apartments on my left-hand side. We're at Ackerfield, South and Ackerfield. Looks like we got apartments all on my left-hand side. 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments here at Southfield, 5700 block. You got some food trucks on my right. You got a little kid on her scooter. Another ice cream truck on my right. You got angle parking on my right, parallel parking on my left. You got the easily moving, hauling box truck in front of us on my right hand side. Looks like this whole neighborhood right here consists of apartments. Davenport Park. That's the area we're in. Yeah, I think danger is based on the perception of the person who's perceiving this scenario. That's dangerous. Because, for example, I'm going to bust this U-turn. Looks like we're at a no outlet. I was reading, like, articles and stuff, trying to figure out, like, what are some rough areas of Los Angeles, but of Long Beach. And, I'll cross-reference several different lists, top 10 lists, top 5 lists, whatever, most dangerous, whatever. And then I'll read like little forums what people say. And I'll tell you, before I came here, I read this one, I think it was on Quora. I don't know, it's like a forum talking about neighborhoods and whatnot. The one poster said, yeah, man, Long Beach, it's rough, it's dangerous, don't go to this part. If you go to the north, I think they said, if you go to the north side, you'll be lucky if you don't come out shot. If you go to the west side, they're going to cut your head off and you're done. If you go to the south side, those boys are, and I'm like, bro, like, they straight up said, you go to the west side, you're going to get your head cut off. They said some crazy stuff. They said 2 or 3 crazy things. It was unbelievable, right? And then the following poster after that put, man, I lived in the west side my whole life. Nothing goes down over here. I was cracking up. We had an SI Civic on my left, Lexus on some rims on my right. That was funny. He said on the north side, you'd be lucky to come out alive. The west side, they're going to cut off your head. I think the south side, you need a bulletproof vest because it's a war zone. The person, I mean, I'm not doubting it because any place could be a war zone, but it's funny how the person right after that wrote, man, I'm from the west side. I lived in the west side my whole life. Nothing go down over here. So that's what I'm saying. I guess it depends on, the person who's perceiving the dangerous scenario. Because that one poster said, oh man, it's dangerous here, it's dangerous there. Do not go here, do not go there. The other guy's like, man, it's regular. We got a gas station on my right-hand side. Shell gas station. Regular is going for $5.79 a gallon. We're on Paramount Boulevard. I believe Paramount Boulevard runs to Paramount Pictures. You know Paramount Pictures? The film studio? You got Domino's on my right. It's a Whole Food Plaza on my right. Pot Out Market on our left. Stash House Barbershop on our left. Passing 56. A window and door hardware shop on my left. I'm going to pull over to the right. I'm going to allow this car behind me to pass us. Passing 55th Way. This is a one-way. This is 55th Way, not 55th Street. 55th Way. And that was the Seaport Village Apartments on my right-hand side. Let's make this right on 54. 54. Friendly Village Mobile Home Park on our left. Oh, 54 looks like a private community. I was gonna go through 54, but 54 looks like a community. We got an Arco gas station on my left-hand side. We got 7-Eleven on my right. 7-Eleven, $5.75 a gallon. Arco, $5.74 a gallon. Wow, they beat them by 1 cent. We're on Candlewood. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Candlewood. You got Mamma Mia's Pizza on the left. Wow, look at the sun. Oh man, blind you. I'm telling you. We definitely gotta get off of this block. I gotta take this up some though, because we can't make a right just yet. We're on the borderline of the neighborhood. Candlewood is the borderline of this end of the neighborhood. Going over a railroad crossing. It's so bright, y'all. We're going over a double railroad crossing. Here goes another one. Another track. We got an animal clinic on our right-hand side. Store Quest self-storage on our left. Wow, this is a whole lot of sun, don't you think? I'm going to make a right-hand turn here. Too much sun. You got Eddie's Center, Liquor Market right there in front of us. I'm going to make this right-hand turn. Can't stand the sun. WSS on our Lexus, shoe style selection on our left. L&T Nails. Wow, that's better with no sun, right? Way better. Superior Grocers in front of us. Metro by T-Mobile on our left. We had a whole plaza on our right. Food plaza with Ross and all types of stuff. Father's Discount Store. Lucky Massage Center. I wonder how lucky you get if you go to that massage center. Stu's AE Transmission Business on our left. Jimenez Tires on our left. Cherry Industrial Circle on our right. We got a little encampment on our right hand side right here at Cherry Industrial Circle. You see it on our right? You see the tents? That sucks. American Industrial Service. Palm trees on our left. You see the palm trees? Nice and tall. I like them. We got Midas Tax Service on our right hand side. We're approaching South Street. Midas Tax Service. Refund advance loans.